All right, I am live. Let me know if you're hearing me. I do not have my microphone plugged in because I'm using my iPhone 8 Plus to stream with, and it's either my microphone or my power supply. And I am more concerned that I stay connected with power than I am that I sound beautiful, because chances are I'm not going to sound beautiful. And I'm also just remembering now after saying that I do need to connect my power supply, because otherwise this was all for nothing. So let me know if you can hear me. I'm sure you're probably saying that already, and I'm like, this is the perfect start to any situation. Why can I not move this so that I don't have a fucking cord showing? Because you'd think I've done this enough times that I would have figured this shit out by now, but apparently that is not something I am great at. Whoa, let's not knock the camera over. Here we go. Hashtag professional. People can see me and hear me, and I'm excited. Let me go and pull up the comments on my laptop so that I can see them there and not have to... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the cord. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. I am opening my hard cider. I actually just had a hard cider with my patrons, and this will be hard cider number 2. Let's go and scroll and see who's all in the chat up in here. Hi, people. Hi, people who are in here. Oh my gosh, just go say hi to some of you. We got a bunch of you. I don't know if I can say hi to everybody who's already in here. That's a lot of people. Yay! What is the brand of hard cider? It is Crispin. Hashtag not sponsored. I wish. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look here. See at what we're doing. Ooh, hi from Iceland. I'm so excited you caught me, Natasha. I know a bunch of my patrons are in here. I saw Monchel, I saw Christian, I saw, Christina, Caroline. A bunch of them just headed over. We just had our hangout, so they're all ready to go. There's Trish. Oh, hi, Tiara. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Louisa, Mariah from Texas and Brazil. And we got people here. There's Leanna and Sarah and Lindsay. And oh, there are so many. And Yasel. So you guys are awesome. Welcome to my live plan with me monthly. Today, I am actually, so this week, I have all my shit like written down for this week. I'm not going to be doing anything wacky. I keep telling you guys about how I'm going to be doing another wacky thing. I need to do mixed media, destroy my planner. I need to go to my old stickers and destroy my planner. But because I'm doing this plan as you go month, which I am getting very close to the end of, and I am amazed with myself, I cannot handle... Like, I can plan in a week where I use stencils and shit in my planner. Like, when I've, like, wrecked my planner in some of these videos. Let me find one. Somewhere in here. Where is it? Ah, whoops, that page came out. We'll deal with that later. Like, this week with the stencils, I was able to use that. I didn't just do it. I actually, like, I'm not just, like, destroying some rando planner. I destroyed my own planner. Damn it. But that means I have to use it. And with these plan as you go videos, I just do not have... I don't have the brain power to try and survive my life with a wrecked planner for a week while I'm filming every day and dealing with all the things I'm doing this week. So next month, it'll be coming. People coming in. Panama. Still hungover, Sarah? Are you going to be playing the situation game? Nice, Niall. I'm glad you made it. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Jess. Marin, Wendy, there's a bunch of you guys in here. I gotta take a minute and just bring it back to this place. Ooh, Dolce, and some of you guys with your YouTube names, if I pretend like it's your real name and then I'm like, and you guys are like, that's not actually my name. I can't promise to remember that. It takes a few tries before I remember. Even with some of my Patreon people, I see them in live streams every month as well. And they're like, remember me? It's me. And I'm like, shit, that is you. Anyway. Yay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're starting, and I'm going to be using, I have reasoning behind this. I've also one hard cider deep, and I just chugged down the last third of it so I could start with a fresh one. So I'm a little bit, if I burp, then I apologize, but not really, because it happens. People do that. So this is Simply Gilded washi. This is the washi from her subscription box. It's her second subscription box. This is the travel one. It has like like the world on it. Like you see this pattern here that's on this washi, and then there's like this one that says like see the sights and shit like that. And then this has bows, and then this is daisies, which are also on this, which I'm going to use this as like the starting off point. I'm going to probably use other stickers from other people as well, but this will be kind of where I'm starting. Now, are you traveling this week, Cindy? You may ask. No. But what's happening on Sunday is that I am part of we're doing a big luncheon to kick off the stewardship drive at our congregation. And the whole theme is about possibilities and where we're going next, because we are in transition this year. And I thought that it would be very fitting to use a sticker situation that has to do with travel as we're traveling into the future. Ah, see what I did there? Oh. Now, of course, it's also because I was like trying to figure out what color scheme I was going to use this month. And I kept looking at this thinking it was pretty. And then I was like, but I could use it next week for Planners Rock. But you know what? No, I'm using it this way. We're traveling into the future because I say so. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Meta. Yes, Monchel, that is exactly right. It is meta. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, hi, Penguin Planner. It's fine, Tiara. It is totally fine. Anyway, so that's what we're going to get started on. We're going to get started planning. I'm going to say hi. You hear me snarfling food in the background because I'm so professional. It's because I'm still eating the same Easy Mac, you guys who are patrons with me. I keep mentioning that because I'm a hot fucking mess, but you know what? That's just how we roll up in here. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I am going to use this travel washi across the top because that's what I'm gonna do. And I feel like these are all really pretty together, but that like the daisy one kind of if you're looking at the colors, the daisy one is kind of like the one of these things are not like the other. Like it does match kind of, but like the rest of these are so kind of purpley periwinkle heavy that the daisies just feel a little are you losing me? According to what I'm looking at, I can still, looking at my screen, I can't see, but looking at my phone, everything seems to be fine. Anyway, if you're experiencing if you're not experiencing any difficulties, then that's good to know, but I am noticing some buffering issues on my end. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cover up the 2018. We all know it's 2018. I even wrote a check and remembered to write 2018 the first time around. Now, of course, it also means I wrote a check, which, you know, that people do that. People do write checks still. I like to write checks. I actually feel very grown up when I write checks. When I write checks, I mean, to be fair, like there is, God damn it, where's the start of this fucking washi? Holy shit. I'm like, I've gone around this whole, is that it? Oh, I think I found it. Yes. All right. No, I don't know how it is 2018. And actually, instead of doing my to-do list, because I have a bunch of early morning appointments this week, or a few of them at least, I'm going to put the weather right here. That's what I'm going to do this week. Anyway, point being is that writing checks is very adult for two reasons. One, because it just feels adult. And two, because it means you're paying money for stuff, which is also like the ultimate in adulthood is making money and then giving it to other people instead of being able to keep it for yourself. And that is also very adult meta, I suppose. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put my weather here and my meals here because I do that sometimes. I just love these colors, but I don't need a big to-do list here because I'm going to be working here, if that makes sense. Yeah, well, some of you guys need to start writing checks because it is a very therapeutic experience. And I would put my check and show you what checks look like for those of you who don't even know, except that would be exposing my banking information. And as assholes like to go and steal our banking information anyway, I don't need to give them more opportunities to. Not that I'm saying any of you do, but you never know. Now, okay. To be fair, Monchel, these palette knives, like, look at mine. Mine's still got, like, so much smegma on it from, like, all of the things I've used it for. Because I don't just use it for washi. I use it for all sorts of things when it comes to, like, art and painting and things like that. I just like it because I have tendinitis, and it makes it a little easier for me to control. using like credit cards or gift cards or whatever to cut washi tape, it always feels really like difficult for me. So this is so much easier for me to feel like in control of, if that makes sense. I'm glad you made it live. Yay. Writing checks is like making write a note from your mom saying you don't have the money. Oh, I like that. Okay, where did I put this? Over here. Anyway. So yes, now I'm rambling about writing checks. And where did that come from? There was a reason for that, and I don't remember what it is. Why did I even start talking about writing checks? I don't know. I don't know. I am all over the place. This is a certain level of like flavor that I wasn't expecting to have. This is like when you go and you get the, what is it? What do people have in Canada? The all-dress chips that are like the chips made with every flavor. I feel like that's my life right now, is I'm every flavor of wacky. Oh, I remembered the date. Thank you, guys. Okay. If you can't hear me, try backing out, like restarting your, oh, they can't hear me. Okay, for people who can speak in the chat, just let the person who can't hear me know that they should just back out and like restart whatever like browser or app that they're watching this on, and hopefully that will. Thank you, Tamara. I'm resetting though mine because my shit is buffering like nobody. There it is. I just had to refresh my page and I just got my buffer back. So okay, beautiful. Anyway. Now, yes, so Canadians have these chips, and I guess they sell them in some places in the United States called all-dress chips, where they have like all the flavors on them, like barbecue and ranch and other things, and they're really good. I gotta grab some shit. So I put new, like little, that's not the one. So I put, yeah, there we go. That's what I want. I put I started reorganizing my stickers, but I haven't finished that yet. So I feel very like all over the place right now, which is kind of the theme. So I'm not sure that that's like, you know, surprising anybody. All dress chips are amazing. They taste like gloriousness. Now, what I recommend you avoid if you're trying Canadian chip products is ketchup chips, because they taste exactly like what they sound like. They taste like chips covered in dehydrated ketchup, and it is the funkiest experience I have had in my mouth since college. We're not going to discuss any further what that might imply. Funky, cold Medina in my mouth. Ketchup chips are raunchy. Have I had Old Bay chips? I have not. But I have heard Old Bay seasoning is delicious. I've never had it. I've seen it at the store. I've just never gotten it before because I am not very adventurous. I tend to stick to like the, damn it, motherfucker. I tend to stick to like the 1-2 punch of seasoning everything with salt, pepper, and copious amounts of garlic powder. And that's about where my seasoning adventures tend to end. So I have Lowry seasoned salt, but I don't, it's like basically when I have tater tots kind of a deal. And I don't have tater tots very often. So that kind of peeks out the top there, but we're just going to have to live with it because no, I don't like that. I need to make this work. Why is one flag bigger than the other? I feel like that's what's happening right here. Hi, Val from the UK. How do you start what, Lindsay? Or are you talking about something completely different than what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking about chips, so I don't know. God damn it. This is going to be like this live stream of me trying 14 times to place this flag to cover up this damn teal situation, which would have been just fine if I didn't cover it up. Well, I'm just going there, and that's where we're stopping. That's where we're stopping because I'm sick of it. I will do anything anybody wants, generally speaking, if I've had enough alcohol. Okay, that's not true. There are things I won't do, but often there are things I will do. Okay, so we have this built in. So before I start doing any like sidebars and shit like that, I think it is probably in my best interest to kind of try and keep at least somewhat in a rational kind of train of thought. And I'm going to use this 05 Pigma Micron. No, I want to go smaller this week. Do I want to go smaller? I'm going to go smaller. We're going to go with 02 Pigma Micron. Whoa! Almost knocked my Easy Mac off of the desk. All right. I'm going to put my weather in. I would do anything for love, Leanna, but I won't do that. And if I'm missing you guys showing up, then I am so sorry if I haven't said hi to people who are showing up. I just, like I said, I am all over the place. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe how all over the place I am right now. So right now I am going to doodle my weather in for the week. And I love to put it up here at the top because I think it looks super freaking cute up here. You know, I like this. I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this since before I went into this planner, I'm pretty sure. Doodling my weather in a place that makes sense for me at the very least. I'm not sure. I'm feeling like the 02 Pigma Micron might actually be a mistake. I feel like my iron grip is actually like the extreme grip of ginormousness right now. And, oh, I also saw when I was scrolling back at comments that somebody was horrified that I was talking about smegma. I mean, it's not that I talk about real smegma very often, though I have. Like, I find it very helpful to, as a descriptor of like the sticky weirdness that happens sometimes, which I feel like overall sticky weirdness is basically like a alternative definition for smegma. Now we'll stop. We'll leave the smegma in the past. Let's put the smegma in yesterday's planner, and today we will move forward with a smegma-free lifestyle. How about we try that? Anyway, where am I at? Oh, we're going to get rain on Wednesday, allegedly. Allegedly, we're going to get rain today, but I'm not counting my raindrops before they fall from the sky. I'm going to draw some raindrops, though. Yeah. And if I'm concentrating right now, it's because drawing an umbrella actually is one of the things that I seem to struggle with sometimes, keeping it not looking super all over the place and uneven. How many times can I say smegma without taking a breath? I don't think... I have a lisp. I actually get uncomfortable saying words that start with S often, which kind of sucks that A, my name is Cindy, and B, I love to use the word shit. Though shit doesn't bother my lisp as much as like the soft S or whatever you call it. Anyway, fun facts with Cindy. I like the word smegma, and I like the word shit, and I have a lisp. Now you know. You know more about me than you did yesterday. Actually, there's a good chance a lot of you probably knew at least one, if not two of those facts already coming into this stream. I am really all over the place. I think it's time to take a drink. What is the drinking word of today going to be? It's not going to be smegma, because at that point, it would be like playing the drinking game with, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. You'd be dead on the ground. By the way, tell me how cute this coaster is. This is such a fucking cute coaster. I got it at Target. I think I showed it in one of my favorites videos, though. Probably at the end of the year. I showed it sometime. I remember being very impressed with myself because it felt very grown up to buy like ceramic coasters. This is an adulting podcast. It's a fucking video. God, I don't even know what's going on. Okay. Let's move up. Let's look at Cindy Brady. Yeah, no, I got called that when I was growing up. And unfortunately, I was nowhere near as cute as she was, though. Okay, so we have the weather put in. I could probably put my meals in for the week. My meal plan's kind of a little bit different than when I started it because my daughter made 82 pork dumplings yesterday, and today we're going to have spaghetti. So tomorrow I'm going to attempt short ribs in the Instant Pot. I really hope that doesn't suck ass, but I'm going to try it. Short ribs in the Instant Pot. And then on Tuesday, creamy shells and beef, which I have and I will link in the description once this stream is done, or at some point if I remember, my Pinterest board with the Instant Pot recipes I've been trying. The creamy shells and beef and the short ribs are on there, and the creamy shells and beef is one we have made several times and we absolutely love it in this house, and the short ribs recipe is a new one. Chicken mozzarella. I hate rain on the coil. Yes, the chili dip, Trish. Trish gave an excellent, I'm going to share with you Trish's chili dip recipe that she shared with the patrons today, if that's cool, Trish. She was talking about using like a can of Hormel chili, a brick of cream cheese, and a 2-cup bag of cheddar cheese, though according to her husband, you don't need all of the cheese, but I think you should always use all of the cheese. And you melt them all together and serve it over chips. I'm thinking that would be good with Fritos. Does that sound delicious? Because I love me some Fritos. Actually, that's not entirely accurate. I love the Trader Joe's fake Fritos. I think they're called like organic corn chip dippers or something. Those are good. They're like Fritos, but they're thicker. Oh, I love chips. I am one of those people who, you know, some people like chocolate is their downfall. For me, it's salty things, which probably sucks because I have, you know, blood pressure problems, but it's under control. Anyway, the pesto chicken mozzarella, Tamara, that thing is delicious. So yeah, so we're doing the pesto chicken mozzarella on Wednesday and then the fake hamburger helper on Thursday. And that's my meal plan so far. And I usually plan my meals from Friday through Thursday because that's how our custody works. All right. Now, I can work on the sidebar, but I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I think we gotta figure some shit out. I think we gotta figure some shit out. When I say chips, do I mean French fries or the ones in the bags from Lay's and other brands? I mean it like the ones in the bags from Lay's and other brands, like chips in the American sense of the word, not in the British sense of the word, where they're like fries. But the chips that are like fries are so good also. And yeah, I'm gonna do my sidebar. Crisps. Yeah, crisps. That really sucks for my list. What am I gonna use for my... I think I'm gonna use this Where Next sticker for this Thankful Thought box right here. Because like I was saying with my meta, we're trying to figure out what we're doing next. I feel like this Where Next sticker is actually very accurate to that. And we're gonna go with that. We are going to use that as a jumping off point because I am just not prepared to go deeper than this at the moment. Is that, please tell me that's straight. These feel kind of cardboardy. These are, I've never used the Simply Gilded stickers before. So these are like the sticker cardstock paper, which feel really luxurious, but I can tell they're gonna give me a little bit of thickness on my pages, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. It's not gonna be something I think that bothers me right now. It's gonna be something that's gonna bother me next week. So stay tuned for the week after this one when if I get pissed off at having these thick stickers thickening up my pages. The year of crooked sticker love. Thank you, Christy, for reminding me that I'm supposed to be nicer to myself about my my sticker problems. Between Two Lights says, I feel like I should start using slow cooker for meals because you're never in the mood to cook real food. Actually, that's exactly why I like slow cookers and why the Instant Pot is helping. Because even though you have to cook at the time with the Instant Pot, it happens so quickly and like so pretty easily that it's a lot less annoying than getting all the things out and then getting ready to cook your meal and then, you know, getting grouchy. So I don't know what else I'm gonna do on this sidebar yet, though. I haven't decided because my week is actually kind of intense, not for a lot of reasons. Often a lot of what have to do with an event that's happening this Sunday. So I think it's time to go put my appointments in and then we'll figure this shit out, I think is what we're gonna do. I'm getting so confused. Hi, Beth. I am so glad you made it to the live video. Thank you for telling me you love my setups playing in the deep. I got all these people with YouTube names, playing in the deep, unpacking my life. It's like Coconutty Islander. Dude, I am totally fine with taking a can of refried beans and putting it in tortilla. Actually, one of my favorite things to do when I'm like PMSing and shit is to take a can of refried beans and put some cheese and heat it up and just eat it with chips. And that is my PMS food du jour. That's what I prefer when I'm PMSing. Okay, I'm taking this bow washi from the same box and I am going to run it down the side of this day because tomorrow is my feedback day where I stay available like as office hours for feedback for my patrons of a certain level. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to run it like y'all and then y'all and then y'all. It's probably not going to be that early because I don't think well, I might be. No, I might not be. No, I'm going to put it a little bit earlier than that. We're going to kind of go here. There we go. Now I feel better about the reality of this situation. Now I need a sticker. Now what I have a bunch of the watercolor essentials from Chrissy Ann Designs. It's one of her binder kits. I need that one. Where did I put it? Because I feel like the watercolor essentials, this set, it's a binder kit. And all of these watercolor colors, I think a lot of them really go well with this particular color scheme. I think some of them do. Whoa, flinging washi. And Loki is like making sweet love to his cat tree right now. So if you hear that in the background, just know that he is getting his kitty jollies off right now. I hope you all...
Cindy, that
What?
sounds very different than what I see.
Well, you know, cats enjoy doing shit like that. So I wouldn't say that it's inaccurate to say that he's having like a kitty happy. Even if it doesn't mean he's having sex, he's fixed. He doesn't get joy from sex. He had his nuts cut. This is a debate. This is semantics. He looks happy, so I think it counts as him getting happy. Okay. There are people in the comments agreeing with you, Jesse. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate people agreeing with Jesse. Jesse's comments are not better than mine. Anyway, I'm going to ignore all of you who agreed with him. You are no longer my friends. All right. Do I have... Oh, I have to do something sometime in the morning, very important tomorrow, and it is actually to check. I need like something else. Like one of the things, I do this sometimes to mark a whole day, and then sometimes I get super confused as to what in the hell I'm supposed to do in this. It's because I'm so used to doing things in like a specific way because I'm just a creature of habit. I need like maybe one of these little square things. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. One of these guys. We use the little pink one. And I'm going to use this because I have to go and check in the system for open enrollment to check on my daughter's status on Monday morning, because that is when we'll find out. And the reason it is important to check it, it's our school district offers open enrollment. We just want to make sure she goes to the same school as her stepsister. And so the thing you have to remember is if you're in this open enrollment system is that if you get a seat, you have to say yes to it within a certain amount of time, or it goes to the next person. So I'm going to write that down so I don't forget to go check it in the morning first thing. I think you're supposed to get an email, but I don't always check that. I only always trust that. I swear sometimes like school's technology is not always as like robust as you would hope. So that's what I've got for Monday so far. For Tuesday, I have a conference call at 11 a.m. So I need to find something for that. Oh, there's the cat. We can hear Loki in the background. I don't even know what's going on in here. What is going on in the comments? What have I missed? Lots of eggplant references. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through the comments and looking. So allow me to address the eggplant thing when it comes to 14-year-olds really quick. I have a 14-year-old, and like some of the commenters have said, I've actually had to have certain references explained to me by my 14-year-old. So generally speaking, there's a few people who are regulars in these live chats who are in the 13, 14, 15 age range. I have a few regular commenters. And, you know, sometimes I wonder if I need to be a little bit careful with who and what I am talking about if I think that there's somebody in the stream who is, you know, could be affected by it. But generally speaking, I have not found that to be the case. So I try to just sort of go with the flow, and the eggplant references happen a lot in the comments. And so far, it hasn't really been a problem. And I'm just going to kind of, at the moment, I'm going to be operating on kind of that, I don't know what, that wavelength, that assumption for now, until I hear differently. But I appreciate that people are trying to look out for the younger people who might show up in my comments. I do appreciate that. But so far, I feel like that may not be giving that might not be acknowledging the reality of what a lot of middle schoolers and early high schoolers say and hear. So, and most of the eggplant references are in good fun, mostly. When I joke around about the sexy fun times that my husband and I might or might not have during the week, trust me when I say that what you're hearing is the Reader's Digest version of things. He's giving me the worst look right now. He's like, Cindy, God damn it. Like, it's not just eggplants either. You're right, Jenny. I don't use words malice. Yeah, now I try really hard to not use language that's hurtful to people on purpose. If I do, I try to rectify it as soon as I can. And rectify is a word that reminds me of rectal, so I can't believe I just used that. But I have very specific thoughts when it comes to language and children and how we look at the things that we consider to be like appropriate. And generally speaking, using words that have to do with sex or with poop don't tend to ruffle my hide. Like my son got really irritated and was like, it fucking sucks, like to me, and he's 11. And honestly, I told him I don't care if he occasionally uses words like that as long as he doesn't use words that are hurtful to people. That's my general thought process. I feel like I keep trying not to burp. I have to do another, okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting super distracted too by all of this. Distracted as fuck. Okay. Does the teal look nice too? I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the blue. I'm gonna take this half box because I have a hour and a half long thing on Wednesday morning. Do we have a troll? Who's a troll?
They resemble everyone.
You is sexy. No, I don't know if that's a troll or not. They were 14-year-olds know all about. No. I don't think that's a troll. I'm pretty sure that's not. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how things develop. Oh, you're so welcome, Unpacking My Life. I don't mind. If anybody calls me sexy, then I automatically think that they're a troll because I don't know how sexy I feel some of the time, but that means that my husband is probably trolling me most of the time. So we'll leave that at that. Okay. So here, I am so confused of what's going on right now. Okay, so I need to mark this somehow. I need to put like a star or something on here because this particular appointment, I actually need to be online about 15 minutes early. So I need something that's going to make it like go like bajam. And that's an actual word. I hope you all know that. Don't forget. Ooh, I have a don't forget with my own writing, which makes it better because it's my writing, but I didn't have to write it. Don't forget. Yeah, layering for days. Is Jesse coming to Palm Springs? No, he's not. We actually have the kids that weekend, so they're going to be having a party time without mom, which, trust me, I'm picky as shit, dude. Like the dumplings they made yesterday, I didn't eat them because dumplings, the texture of them skeeves me out. I have texture issues. So my guess is they'll probably be eating the foods I don't like and doing the things I tell them they shouldn't do because I think I'm a party pooper. And so they're going to be partying without me while I am gone.
It's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate. 15 minutes early. Making my little situation here. This is so all over the place at the moment. Holy shit fire. There we go. All right. And then sometime that day, we need to get hair appointments in. I need to get both kids kind of trimmed up because they're both looking kind of straggly. But I don't know when that's going to be. It's probably going to not be like us going like somewhere fancy. We're probably just going to like Great Clips or something like that and just have them shave them down. Because Katie's got half her head shaved, and so they have to shave the one side of her head and then cut, like trim up the straggly ass other side of her head. And then RJ's got like the, you know, luxurious Pantene hair, and so that just needs a trim because he's struggling to keep it like not, you know, tangled all the time. I hate onions too. I hate onions too. Hate. Okay, I'm scrolling. The cursing crafty woman. Sorry, guys, I'm checking comments really quick. That would be awesome, Candy. You guys should come back up and visit. You lived up here before. Poppy, you need a reminder to remember your reminder stickers. I hate onions in general. I like the flavor of it okay if it's very mild, but the texture is like so raunchy to me. I just can't do it. All right. So I'm gonna forget about the haircuts right now. We'll come back to that. Let's move forward to Thursday. Thursday is the day, one of those days where it's like booze for fucking ever because it's so many things going on. So I have an 8 a.m. situation. 8 a.m. I'm gonna need like a coffee cup to mark that, I think. Some kind of a, like, ooh, I wonder if I have a munchkin with coffee. Because that's going to be early for me. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to be awake when my kids are getting ready for school. But to be awake and, like, you know, cognizant of the world around me is not something I'm good at. I wonder what I've got. What have I got? Some of these were, like, in grab bags. I don't think I ever purposefully would order yoga stickers because every time I've ever tried to do yoga, it's turned into a scene with my... I just can't, like... Maybe no, I don't want to do flipping things off because I'm actually fine with doing the actual thing. I'm just not excited about being awake that early. Okay. Putty Tap Purr, I love your name. Give me a second here. Yay, I'm glad you caught me. Yeah. Okay. The comment of the Jesse plan with me. Oh, you guys want Jesse to plan with me or do you let Jesse plan? Oh, he would probably just be like, I'm digital, motherfuckers, and like walk away. I think that's pretty much what he would do.
Stream me entering things into my phone.
Yeah, because that's, he's like, no. I could have him do that thing that they do in like the beauty community and have me plan and have him voice over what he thinks I'm doing. That could be funny. Or it also could probably be really freaking monotonous. It just depends. I don't think he's as funny as I am, so. He just gave me another look. We have Starbucks emojis. Oh, these are from the Coffee Monster Co. Let's check these out. Let's use one of these. But I need a little one. The one issue I have, I love her stickers, and I think Helen is rad because she is like, you know, 17 and has a successful sticker shop. Like when I was 17, I was lucky to pull my head out of my own ass. But like, the one thing that can be really, that I struggle sometimes with her stickers specifically is that the bigger ones, I don't often have a use for them because I tend to work in like a smaller scale. But that's the only real situation that I have that happens to turn up. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. I need to figure, I use blue, so I can go back to pink, I think. I try not to use, okay, this is going to sound completely neurotic. I try not to put like if you look here, you see how there's like pink and then purple and then blue. I try not to repeat the same color unless I'm doing like a monotone type thing because it really irritates me when I do that. It doesn't irritate me when I see other people do that. Loki is howling, yowling in the background. Guess he's done like getting his rocks off with the frickin', oops, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that. The cat tree. I'm gonna use this little Starbucks emoji and put it right here. Anyway. Yeah, like I love... Well, I'm glad you made it, Redheaded Reader. I keep going back and scrolling. I have, no, he did not have, well, there's been catnip on his cat tree to like make him like it, but we got that for him like a week ago. So I'm thinking he probably went through all the catnip already. All right, let's get this, and let's get some actual planning going on here. And it's a training, so write that in. I kind of missed the end there, but I was just kind of scribbling at this point. I need to finish this hard cider, by the way. I'm going to take a second. We're going to take a second here. And if you're actually drinking, I want you, if you're old enough, I'm not advocating drinking underage, take yourself a big gulp. But I'm going to drink a little bit more of this because I'm so rambly right now that I'm not paying attention. And I've had a really rough week with things outside of the internet world. So just in terms of things, not rough as in bad things happening to me, but just lots of things going on that stress me out. And I need to take a minute and just go focus my chi with my hard cider. That's one. You chugged Corona. Well, sooner or later, I'm going to have to get up and pee. You'll hear about that. Only one of your cats. Yeah, Loki gets, how's my budget planner, Brienne? That is an excellent question. How about we haven't actually had the time to sit down and do it yet, so there isn't actually one yet. That's the, let me show you. Here, actually, here. Let me. Fuck. I just dropped it. Oh, what did I drop? Oh, that has glitter. I shouldn't have dropped that. Okay. Where'd it go? Holy shit, I'm losing everything. I don't even know where the notebook went. Ah, there it is. You know that I haven't actually figured my shit out when I don't even know where I put it. Here's the budget planner. All the things, like the tabs and everything, they're still in the front. This is how far we've gotten. Reality. Okay. It's coming around. We're planning on doing it. We just, either one of or the other of us has been sick, or we've both been swamped. So it's just been, I know it's something we should try and make a priority of, but, oh man, it has not been made a priority. But thank you for checking in. No. Okay. First of all, I can't pronounce your name because I know that it is, what is it, Irish or something? Is it Shoban? How do you pronounce it? Somehow, somebody's gonna have to like spell it phonetically for me. Henry, Shoban Henley, or however you pronounce it. You are not a troll. We figured it out. You're cool. You can comment all you want. We understand you for who you are. So you comment to all your little heart's desire, and you are fine. But somebody please tell me how to pronounce that correctly because I feel like I just butchered it. Siobhan? No, Siobhan? Siobhan. I know, that's what I'm saying. I know it's not pronounced because I've made that mistake before with other like, what is it, Celtic names or Irish names or something. They're spelled, but the way that they're spelled and the way you would read it in like American English do not equal each other. Sorsha is another, I thought Sorsha was spelled like this. Like I figured that was how, something like that, when actually isn't it pronounced, it's spelled like that. And I thought that was pronounced Sayors, and I was wrong. I learned about that from somebody that I know. So yes, I know that there are names that, Siobhan. Well, thank you guys for, but anyway, Siobhan, you are fine. You may comment. You are good to go. Good to go. Anyway. Well, I'm glad that you find this situation addictive, especially considering I feel right now like I am literally spinning off into some entirely new directions. Okay, I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday at 12:15, and one of the things I have to remember specifically about that appointment is that it is a phone appointment. So I'm going to use this doctor's appointment sticker from Chrissy Ann Designs from one of the samplers. Will teal work? I think teal will work. Teal looks nice. Okay. I get really cranky if things don't match the way I want them to. I don't know why that I'm so neurotic about that. Anyway, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to write the time. And then I need to put like a little phone icon because he's actually going to be calling me to talk about my blood work and everything rather than having me drive out because my doctor's office for my kidney stuff is about half an hour away. And because we're just doing like closer monitoring right now, it made more sense to just do phone appointments and then go in for office visits every few months and do phone appointments the rest of the time. This is a lot of rambling to explain a very simple concept, but It is the truth. Where the fuck did my other fucking shit go? Ah! Oh my God, that was my light. I should not break that. That would suck. If I broke one of these light bulbs, that would be some bullshit is what that would be. I have some icons in one of these. Here we go. Telephone. We'll do a little phone icon. Just to remind me that he will be calling me, so I should take my phone off of Do Not Disturb. Because my phone lives on Do Not Disturb. Okay, how is the follow-up? Okay, so where? I saw a comment that I wanted to answer. Where'd it go? Melanie asked, how is the follow-up to the best year 2018 going? It's not ready yet. I'm still using it. I'm doing my best to like use it, do my due diligence with it. That'll probably showing up sometime in February, possibly March if I want to let it go for a full quarter before I give it my thoughts on it, because I feel like I want to give my full thoughts on something rather than for something like that, rather than doing what I did with the power sheets where I was really excited about them, but then I didn't actually use them. I wanted to make sure that I used these, oh God, I'm losing my train of thought again. These best year ever, the workbook, before I give it. So it's going to be a little while still, but I am trucking along, doing my best. So that is still, unlike the budget. I'm using this little Steve box as a little smiley Steve because I have a patron live stream in my Facebook group for patrons only this Thursday at 2 p.m. So using smiley Steve because after a doctor's appointment on the phone, I like smiles. Even when my doctor just tells me like it's more of the same, there's some level of stress that comes with going to see your doctor when you have a chronic illness, because knowing going in that your chances of hearing something you don't want to hear are probably higher than just a regular appointment. It's just not my jam, baby. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Let me see what's going on here. Bye, Taylor. Bye, Tiara. I'm just scrolling and seeing that some people had to go. It's okay. Okay. If you want to be a one-time only patron, you can do that for 1 month. It's on there. You can just pledge for 1 month and then turn it off. You can do that. Anyway, so Llama's Love Lettering every damn day should be out. I was looking at the fucking calendar and like to get my schedule ready for this week, and I realized that I need to get those out to because I give them to the patrons ahead of time. I feel like this is like becoming like a major pimp out for my patrons, but that's really not what I'm trying to do. It just happens to be what's happening. Anyway, those are going to go, the preview should be out on Friday to them, and it should be out on Saturday or Sunday for everybody else on Instagram and in the Facebook group and everything else. That is what I am expecting. Anyway, so for Friday, I actually know I'm going to need to spend a decent amount of time in the morning going to Costco because we have a big situation going on Sunday, and I have to go pick up all the food for it. So I will be spending part of my morning at Costco. So I'm just going to mark a chunk of it off because I swear I always say, oh, it'll just take me an hour, but I have to drive like half an hour to 45 minutes each way to go to Costco. And then, you know, you go in, it takes you a certain amount of time to shop, and then you have to get to the checkout, and that takes 11 billion years. So we're going to just be, I hate where that is though. We were just talking about how I hate the way washi lines up on the hourly. Anyway, Costco is a freaking like, adventure here to try and get to. No, it's too close to the numbers. God damn it. Cassie, I've been there before too. Like when I was trying to get to October in my other one, and I wound up just squeezing and making it as small as possible just so I could like have the completion sake of starting the new month in the new bullet journal. Why can't I make this stick? Holy shit. Why are you being so bitchy? Little washi strip. Good enough. So that's the best I'm going to be able to get out of it. Anyway, so I need a some kind of a situation that I don't have here. What do I want? What do I want? I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. What's going on, man? Okay. Yeah, no, Costco is rough. And like, I'm not even buying for me at this point because the kids will be going back to their dad's house. So we don't generally need Costco amounts of shit on the weeks we don't have the kids. But this is buying the stuff for a big lunch for like 50 people. So that we're going to be doing the Costco lasagnas that you can get in the freezer. And then the mac and cheese. And P.S. if you have never had, this is not going to fit. Damn it. Fit. Fucking fit. I don't care if you're squished. I could have saved so much space if I had spaced better. Fuck. I hate that. I hate that. I should know better than that. You'd think I'd know better than that by now. There are like 4 different spots where I could have spaced it better, and I didn't. And it just bothers me. Not because, you know, I hate how it looks necessarily. I know better than that. Damn it. The mac and cheese from Costco is glorious. Okay. I've never there's no BJ's around here, like where I live. It's Costco and Sam's Club, and even Sam's Club, there really isn't that many of them. And as I spent so many years, I spent almost 20 years working in grocery stores. I have heard so many good things about the way Costco treats their employees from friends of mine who've worked there that it makes me, I'm happy to shop there, you know, when it comes to the choice of it. But generally speaking, that's what we've got. I've heard of BJ's before. There just isn't really one that I know about in our area. Anyway, okay, so Saturday is Saturday's the patron hangout in the evening. And then Sunday is going to be a bit of a nightmare to get everything written in because it's basically like a complete full schedule from like 9 o'clock all the way up to like 2 with things happening every hour on the hour for me. It's going to be an intense kind of day. I don't think I have to do a lot of work on Saturday afternoon for Sunday's thing, though. I think at that point, I mean, there's a couple of things I have to do, and we'll get to it when we get to my to-do list. But generally speaking, when it comes to what's happening on Sunday, I think by the time Saturday hits, most of that should be figured out already. All right. Deb, I think you should do a giveaway. Berkeley Jensen is No, I know. Yeah, I've heard of BJ's before. They don't think they have one around here.
There's one near my folks on Long Island.
Well, that's on Long Island. That's across the country from here. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes. So on the East Coast, there are BJ's. I'm going to finish the rest of this hard cider. It's going down the hatch. If I burp a whole bunch, sorry, not sorry. Because hard cider is carbonated. All right. Oh, you thought people meant like the BJ's, like, you know, like what happens when there's an eggplant. There's an egg.
When there's a restaurant.
When there's a restaurant. Okay, see, this is how I kind of broke Sunday down here, like times-wise, to figure it out. Okay. Eggplant and a donut. Okay. Sunday. I need to put like a thing down to say like my church, and then I'm burping. I swear to God, dude, I am gonna like make the world shudder with the burp that is coming. Like I keep like tiny burping in the back of my throat, but I swear to God, like there's like a massive one just lurking below the surface right now. And I apologize if it presents itself right in your headphones. I do apologize, but not really. Okay, this is going up here. God, that means that this is starting this early on Sunday. Oh no, why do I volunteer for things? Oh man, okay. All right, so I'm gonna write my church here, and then we're gonna start looking at what Sunday is gonna look like for me next week. And that is when you're gonna pour out whatever you're drinking for me and my limited amount of patience for next Sunday. Okay. Are we prepared to schedule my Sunday This is where the hourly is actually going to be kind of helpful for me, as opposed to sort of a generic sort of, what is the word I'm looking for? Like consecutive situation. I'm going to be actually using the timestamps because I'm going to need them. So, I love Winco. Oh, I love Winco. Bobby, dude, I understand that, man. Editing is not. There's a Canadian grocery store called Balzac. That's amazing. Okay, our Winco is 45 minutes away, and I will drive 45 minutes. There's a Costco right by it, actually. So sometimes I will drive to Winco and Costco, and there's an awesome fruit stand that's on the way back that's open about 3/4 of the year. I'll stop there, too. I'll just make it one big shopping trip. Anyway, so tomorrow at 9 a.m., I need to be at, or not tomorrow, next Sunday. At 9 a.m., I need to be at church to start the lasagnas. So I'm just going to write lasagnas. And then at 9:30 is my social justice conversation that I facilitate once a month. That's a T. Social justice conversation. And we're going to be talking about the Me Too movement and how messy it can be, but how it's important to have the messy conversations. And then at 10:30, I'm just going to write for 10 a.m. and 10:30, I'm going to write mac and cheese and drinks, get those. And I'll have some people helping me at that point. And then at 11 a.m. is the service, and I need to announce the forum that's going to be happening, hopefully, assuming I have the date at that point. And then at 12 p.m., we have to set up all the food. This is what my Sunday next week is looking like, you guys. You wonder why I'm drinking. And then at 1 p.m., I'm going to write in cursive the luncheon, though I'm going to be doing a skit during that and like some other stuff. But that is when the actual event is happening. And then at 2 p.m. is cleanup. And this will all be happening kind of a fluid timeline, but generally speaking, that's the order of events this next Sunday. Jiminy Christmas. If I disappear off the face of the earth this next weekend, you're going to know that it killed me. Okay. Anyway, so there's my Sunday. Do I have to drive all the way to Fairfield to go to Costco, Candy? Yeah, either Fairfield or Vallejo. But if I go to Winco, I'll go to the Vacaville Costco because it's right by it. Like, it's around the corner. I mean, you know that. You used to live there. I'm scrolling up and kind of looking. The conversation going on in the chat is very awesome and kind of all over the place right now. You know, if I die before Planners Rock, Tamara, it's because I was killed by a church luncheon, which is entirely possible. I don't even know what I want to put for the rest of the evening. I could just put fuck it and giant. I'm going to do that. Hold on. I'm going to get some liquid courage. Jesse, I'm telling you right now, next Sunday after the stewardship luncheon, I'm putting fuck it on my planner because that's going to be my how I look at the rest of my week. I'm just
like you need it, but you have my approval.
Yeah. I got to remember to bring my laptop too. Shit, I didn't leave a spot for that. Fuck. I'm gonna... Here, I have an idea. I have a little exclamation point sticker. I'm gonna use that to remember my laptop because I have to remember my laptop for this thing. And then I will write fuck it. So that's what we're gonna do. I prefer dot grid over... I'm looking at what you guys are saying in the comments. For me personally, I prefer dot grid when it comes to bullet journal type notebooks because it's a lot fainter to me. Grid is a little bit more obtrusive. It seems like semantics, and it probably is semantics. Is that fucking crooked? It is fucking crooked. I know this is the year of no crooked, of not caring about crooked stickers, but that's a lie. I do care. I do care. I prefer dot grid for bullet journal because I find that grid is a little bit more obtrusive in what I'm doing. I prefer graph paper, like grid paper, for lettering practice, though, because I find the extra lines more helpful. But I prefer dot grid for pretty much everything else when it comes to stuff like that. I'm going to have to remember my laptop on top of all the food and shit that's going. Well, the laptop's not going to be put on top of the food, but you know what I mean. Why did my O get like super... Look at that. My O... I'm going to scroll, zoom you in. Look at that. My O got really aggressive. My O decided to assert its power over the rest of the alphabet. I might have Jesse do a voiceover for one of my videos if I can convince him to. He might be willing to do it, depending on what I bribe him with. And you might think I might be bribing him with like sexy fun times, but I actually think I have different ways I could bribe him that would be more received better. Like if I came bearing like Lagunitas, a little something something, and what is it? Moose Tracks? No. The Tracks ice cream from Trader Joe's, the one that has like all the stuff in it. If I came bearing that, he might be willing to be bribed. Anyway, I'm going to write fuck it for the rest of the day. Because I already know. I'm predicting. I am making a prediction that next week at about this time, it's going to be about this time. Next week at about this time, I am going to be finished with many things, including how willing I am to be voluntold to do things by myself, because I volunteer Jesse to do things all the time. This isn't going to fit. Fuck! I can't even get, oh man. I can't even get angry at my rest of my day. That's not going to fit and look right. It's going to be like fuck, like fook, with no K on the end of it. Fook it. No, I'm covering this. I am covering this. And some of you might be like, well, you don't need to cover it. No, I don't need to cover it. I'm going to cover it, though. I am going to cover it. And no, it's not going to happen. I am not prepared to sacrifice anymore. I'm already going to be sacrificing everything else the rest of that day. I'm not going to sacrifice the spelling of the field of my barren fucks. I am not going to sacrifice that. I refuse. Now I need something to put there. Oh, wait. Don't I have those Not Today Satan or whatever the fuck they are? The, like, Angry Steves that Kristen sent me? Where are they? Where are they? I've got a bunch of them. Ah, here we go. I'm sick of human voices. That is going to be what I put here. Here we go. It's Angry Steve, and it says, I am sick. Oh, God, that's fucking crooked, too. Oh, my goodness. Come on, little Steve sticker. Here we go. I'm going to put you down here in the corner. I'm sick of human voices. And now I'm going to put fuck it. And I'm going to write it differently. Here we go. When all else fails, make your letters smaller. Anyway. There we go. Fuck it. I'm going to make this a little bit more obvious. There we go. Fuck it. I don't even know what's going on in the comments right now. There are like so many side conversations going on in the comments right now. I could use an eggplant. Actually, that might match too. That might match. Might match the rest of this. Maybe that means Jesse can get like angry sex that night. Like I'm tired. Oh, should I use this one? Just cover the whole rest of the day with like this massive eggplant. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not going to use that there. It's not deserving of it. This one, we'll put this guy here. He fits perfectly. So that does not necessarily mean that there will be eggplant action happening in this household. That just might be that, except I want to center this a little bit more. That might just mean that the eggplant goes along with the theme of fuck it, but it could mean something else too. You never know. That giant one, I want to stick one of those, okay, organized dream. I want to stick one of those giant ones on one of Jesse's guitar cases when he's not paying attention. Give it an angry face with a white jelly roll. I don't know if the jelly roll is going to stay on this sticker, but I can try. I'm going to use one of these white Uniball Signos. I don't know if it's going to stay. This could be a problem, but I guess since it's white, it's really not that big of a deal if it doesn't. I have two of these Uniball Signos floating around over here, and one of them is like full of ink, and one of them is not. Here we go. Okay. If it doesn't dry and it just smears, it's white, I guess, so it won't like really show that much on the other planner. I'm gonna like give it a matching little Steve face. There we go. There's a little, here, let me zoom in so you guys can see my handiwork. Here we go. There's the eggplant. You prepared for that? I think that deserves a drink. Yay, Angie, I'm glad you found me. Am I going to do a practice run of... That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that next Sundays. Do a practice live run of the Planner Chop that's going to be happening at Planners Rock. For those of you guys who don't know, the Planners Rock event that's happening in Palm Springs in another week and like 2 weeks from now, there's going to be a Planner Chopped situation where they give, there's six of us. I think it's me, Mari Mundo, Michelle Baxter, Kristen Damian from Chrissy Ann Designs, Jackie, oh, what's her last name? DeVries. She changed her last name. Jackie DeVries, who is burping. Jackie Plans on Instagram. And then Anne-Marie Herrick from Rose Paper Party. We're going to be given random planner supplies and having to plan like an episode of Chopped. And I've been thinking, like, part of me is like, I don't even care if I win that. I just want to get up there and be fucking ridiculous and like make everybody else like super unnerved by the fact that I don't even give a fuck, because that's pretty much how I live my life. Now I just spoiled my master plans, but whatever the case may be. I need to use more of these stickers. We need to make some of these. We need to take a few minutes and make some of these go some places because I haven't done any of that yet. Anyway, so I was thinking about doing like a live kind of test run, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I might want to do that next weekend. Maybe my fuck it like lifestyle will involve grabbing out some of that shit and like just grabbing some rando planner supplies or playing like planner roulette and grabbing out some random shit and then doing it live on. I might do that. Maybe I'll do that. I won't promise that because it depends on how high my levels of zero fucks. Like there's like zero fucks and then there's negative fucks. So I guess it just depends on where my fuck meter is when I get out of all of that going on next Sunday, but possibly. So that could be a thing. I'm going to use, I think before I finish this, because I'm not going to move all of my to-do shit over. I'll do that over tomorrow morning like I usually do. But I want to use some more of these Simply Gilded stickers because I've only used 2 now and I need to use more of them. Otherwise, I will have just ignored them. And a lot of them just, I got to find some places to put these. So let's figure this shit out. Well, I put to do, and I probably should put to pay in case there's any bills I got to look at the end of this week. I'm assuming I know that there might be some that I have to look at. So I'm just going to do that. I mean, we did see the state of my budget planner, so maybe not. But perhaps I will do that. Perhaps I will do that. We shall see. Give me some eggplants in the comments right now if you think I should do a live run of Planner Chopped before next weekend, before the weekend before Palm Springs. Do that right now while I'm looking at these to figure out what in the hell I'm going to use these stickers for, because I don't know if I'm going to or not. Oh, we got like eggplants. This is looking like a Magic Mike movie right now. This is looking like the Thunder from Down Under. What am I going to do with these? What am I going to do with these stickers? Now there's only going to be these like raised stickers right here. I guess maybe I should put a remember sticker on Saturday so that I can remember to, or important. I'm going to use an important sticker on Saturday. I'm not going to fill it in right now, but I'm pretty sure that come Saturday, I'm going to be wanting to make sure that everything is prepared for this big thing going on Sunday. So this will give me a spot to make that list. I'm just putting it in ahead of time, right? We got to get some of these flowing all over the planner so that it feels a little bit more cohesive. We got to make it nice and like, I don't know what this has to do with being cohesive. I'm not really sure what this kind of looks like. I'm making like in that, what is it, in Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, when he's like, ooh, on like the nipples of that guy? Yeah. Jesse, yeah, see, I should have Jesse do that. I actually had talked about having my kids grab all my shit for me. So, Bobby, I think your husband is probably right. So Planner Chopped. So if you don't know what Chopped is, it's a show on the Food Network, and it's like you get all these cooks together and they get given like these rando ingredients at like the last minute. Like, here's these random things. Here's this pile of random things that you didn't know about beforehand, and you have to use these and make a meal, and you have 45 minutes, and you have to make a dessert in 45 minutes or whatever. And so that's what they're kind of going to do, is they're going to grab a bunch of random planner supplies, and not even our own planners. Like, they're going to give us the planner pages to work on, so we don't even know. Like, if I'm an Erin Condren hourly person and bullet journals, and they give me like a horizontal something or another, I don't know. Like, that's kind of what's going to happen. They haven't been very forthcoming with what they're really thinking about doing. I'm of the opinion they're not going to give me a pen. They're going to make me work with crayons or something. I don't know, but we shall see. Anyway. Okay, if those of you are looking for the channels for, wait, are you going to see me Sunday after my extravaganza? Possibly. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking this fuck it time frame might actually be me going live and doing Planner Chopped. I guess we'll just have to see how I'm feeling about that at that point. Let me look at the rest of this to figure out what the hell am I supposed to be. I don't know if I can use any of these right now. Like, I might use some of them over the course of the week, but right now, I don't like to put a lot of decorative shit in ahead of time because I might need these spaces later. So I like to save that and then fill it in. So I might just be doing that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so torn right now. I feel like I might be done with this, and I don't feel like I'm done, but I kind of feel like I'm done. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's happening. Paper clip it in so I have it for the plan as you go. Penguin planner, that is an excellent idea. I think I'm going to do that. Let me grab a paper clip. Let me grab a matching paper clip. I think I have a teal one in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Wait, there we go. I have a teal paper clip. I'm going to do that. I will paper clip this shnikey in so that I have it. If in case I need to fill in like any extra areas, I can use some of these decorative stickers, because you guys have been watching. If you have been watching my plans as you go, you know that I don't make my entire planner look like the sticker book like puked all over it like right at the beginning. It just doesn't work that way for me. That's not how I do things. Well, thank you for suggesting that, Between Two Lights. If you go to that video and drop it in the comments, I haven't had the chance to update that playlist. I'm probably going to do it sometime this week. So make sure to put it in the comments of the video where I put the playlist up, because that's where I'm going to be looking to try and pull some more people to add to it. I just haven't had time because I've been so busy with all of this garbage that's been going on the last few days. So now I'm making like suggestive gestures at my planner. Oh, that's awesome. A thing that you can sharpen your crayons with. People want to see a Jesse vlog while I'm away at Planners Rock. Oh, I don't know if Jesse's down for vlogging. Jesse, are you down for vlogging? Like to film what you guys do all weekend while I'm gone? They're asking. I would just say no, but I don't want to speak for you. Far be it from me to speak for you. We have open communication in our relationship. Oh, they're all like rooting for you in the comments. But guys, I think that if you ever see a Jesse vlog, it's going to be impromptu. You can't just put the pressure on him to vlog. he has to vlog when the spirit strikes him. Like, he has to wait.
Spirit says to
He has to wait. He has to wait for that moment when the zeitgeist of vlogging creeps into his soul and grabs him by the cojones and is like, you must vlog now or I will milk your testicles for all of the manliness that you have. I'm sorry, he's giving me the worst look. I went on a tangent.
You sure do know how to sell it.
I was just making these like ball squeezing gestures and my brain just took off into a different direction. Jess, you know exactly. So there's a you in the comments who started singing Spirit Says Do in like your head. That's exactly what he was referring to. One of the first times he ever got involved with like the music program at our church was when we were singing. You weren't trying to. You were like having to hold up the side saying like sing when the Spirit says sing, and he was very not thrilled with that song. So for any of you who've heard that song, the Sing When the Spirit Says Sing song, it gets very interesting when you have it full of a room of like elderly white UUs. So just saying. Unitarian Universalist is what I'm talking about. Coconutty Islander. It's the type of church that I go to. Basically, if Jesse vlogged for a weekend, I guarantee you it would be like 98% Loki doing something interesting, and the rest of the 2% would be one of my kids getting a hold of the camera and like dabbing all over it or something. I don't know. I don't know what the children these days do. I'm reading comments, sort of. I'm skimming comments. A video of Jesse doing my makeup. I can't even do my makeup on a regular basis, let alone having him do it. Though I did try. Was it the other, a few months ago when I decided to start putting makeup on you, Jesse? You had gotten out of the shower and I started putting like lipstick and shit on you, and then it kind of spiraled from there. And you were sitting there staring at me like I was such an asshole. Oh, no window into our marriage. Oh my God. So oh man. Okay, a question about Planner Chopped. Are you only allowed to use what they give you, or do you have to include what from what I understand, what they're telling me, we are only allowed to use what they give us. None of our own pens, none of our own planners, none of that. They're gonna we're gonna have like an empty table, and they're gonna put some stuff there, and we're not gonna know what it is ahead of time. So it might work that I might like have Jess or the kids like dig through my shit and give me like a pile of stuff, and then have me go to town. So that may happen. That might be something we do next week on the live stream. Or one of the things I could do is put up a poll on YouTube. Though I don't want to do that because that would give me stuff ahead of time. I would just have to like come up with like some shit, like come up with like some piles of shit, and then tell you guys in the moment, like, do you want me to use this, or this? Okay, so that's that. And then, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying to think of how that might work. Let me ponder upon that. And also, this is all contingent on how many fucks I have left to give at the end of Sunday next week. Okay. Scrolling up. Do I create my own stickers? No. I actually, this lettering is mine. This lettering is mine. The little Steve guy is mine. I use a lot of Chrissy Ann Design stickers. I use a lot of Simply Gilded. I use probably my main shops that I use are Simply Gilded, but she doesn't do stickers. She's been doing stickers off and on, but like for stickers, it's usually Chrissy Ann Designs, Once More with Love, and those are the two main ones. I've got Coffee Monsters Co. sometimes. I have other ones that I've used before. I've used Lily Henry before. I've used, I have a whole bunch of different stickers I've used before, Planner Penny. But generally, I tend to gear towards the Chrissy Ann Design stickers, mostly because I do work with her. I do a bunch of her lettering, and I do like the exclusive stuff with her. And because I do that, I have a lot of them because it's part of our arrangement. And so, because I don't tend to go outside of the norm, when like not the norm for everybody, but my norm. I tend to stay kind of in my little box a lot of the time. I'm not good at branching out. Though I have lately been using stickers from Effie Ann Ink and Cricket Paper Co. as well. And then who was the other one? Sweet Fox Papery was another one I got some stickers from in Seattle, and I used the shit out of those. Mischief Managing Co. also did probably one of my favorite kits I've used in a long time, and it's not something I usually do. Where is it? This London kit came from Managing Mischief Co. They're a UK-based sticker shop. And this is their kit, way outside of what I usually do. But I got it as swag, and I loved it. It's just, I tend to gear towards the same shit over and over again. So I'm not always somebody who branches out. I'm not good with variety of stickers because I tend to stay sort of in my own comfort zone. The fancy sticker prints. Thank you for the heads up. Station stickers. Thank you, Alicia. Station stickers is another one I've used the shit out of. Where is it? Somewhere in here. Not here. Not here. Not here. This week. A lot of these stickers are station stickers. But because they discontinued their kit, that makes me kind of sad. Mandy, I will totally add you. Go comment on the video that I did about it. It was like 2 days ago or something, maybe on Wednesday night. Go comment your channel. You and I have talked about this before anyway, but that's where I'm going to be pulling channels from, is the comments on my, what is it called? Like, let's talk about small let's talk about small planner channels. That video, go comment your channel on there, because that's where I'm going to be looking at when I do another pull of channels to update that list next week when I have a chance to sit down and do it. Oh, wait. I just realized something. KS Poppy Plans. You're April, right? Did I just, like, totally brain fart and not realize that? I knew that. I freaking knew that. Okay, Mandy, if you commented already, I'll catch you. Oh, my God. I should have fucking known that. I knew that. I just looked, and when you said you were going to send me stickers, and I remembered that that's a sticker shop, and I was like, wait, I know who that is. Oh, shit, because sometimes it's hard for, like I said earlier, it's hard for me to connect the YouTube, like, channel name to the person name, even if I know the YouTube name. One of my peeps, Amity, her YouTube name, I can never remember it. It usually takes her fucking reminding me that it's her, even though I know it's her when she reminds me, and I'm like, damn it. Okay. I guess I'll take a few seconds and answer some questions since I'm sitting here. You just look at my hands, though, because I'm sweating my balls off, so I'm not going to turn the camera up. Where are we at? So Dawn asked, how did I fall down the rabbit hole of planners? Well, so I actually utilized, I've used paper planners off and on basically forever. I've never been comfortable with digital planning. I love the smell and the feel of paper. That's why I don't use a Kindle or anything like that. I usually read like physical books. And that's why, even though I've been working on iPad lettering, I still prefer lettering on paper because the feel and like the texture of it's very important to me. And that's how I feel about planning. When it comes to like the whole online world of planners and like the planner community and the Facebook groups and all of that, that happened back in like 2013 was when I first found the blog I Heart Organizing. And she now sells her own, or she did at least, I don't know if she does anymore, her own planner inserts. But before that, she was using an Erin Condren planner. And I was like, that's really pretty. And so I was like, I want one, but it's $50. I don't know. And oh, my sweet summer child, $50 planner. Regardless, I couldn't justify it to myself. Well, finally, I got around to justifying it to myself. And I was going to buy one in 2014. And in May of that year, before the launch, I decided to search it up, as my kids would say, search it up on Facebook. And I did. And I came across We Love EC. And that was when We Love EC had like 2,000 members in it. And I joined We Love EC. And I lurked. And I got my planner. And I liked it. But I didn't feel comfortable commenting. And then, you know, things spiraled out from there. But that's kind of how I fell down the rabbit hole. Was by already kind of liking paper planners. But then seeing this one where the colors and like the layout of it really kind of spoke to me. And that's what happened. Over the years, I've used Inkwell Press planners. I've used horizontal layouts. I've used the hourly, the vertical. And hourly right now, this particular planner, the neutral hourly, really suits both my aesthetic and it works really well for my brain. And I think it's really important if you find something that works for you to stick to it and to not like be like, oh, but there might be something better over the rainbow or whatever. No, I try really hard to kind of stay with the things that work for me because I'm a creature of habit, and I get really, really stressed out when my habits get mixed up. I like freak out. Anyway. Oh, there's a troll. Troll in the dungeon. Where's the troll? I'm scrolling. Where's the troll?
You have a dungeon?
You need to... Okay, do I get sweaty when I drink? Yes. In the armpits. I'm going to the trolls. Hello, ladies. No, that's not a troll. Who's the troll? I'm scrolling. I can't find a troll. I swear to God, I cannot find who you guys are talking about. Christian Newborn. Okay, I'm going back again. I'm looking. You might see my face coming under this because I'm like leaning. There's my hairs. I'm scrolling and looking. But going back through this, Nick Style reminded me about the haircuts for Wednesday. Thank you for reminding me, but I still cannot see a troll. You guys are saying there's... Maybe they deleted their comments. I don't see it. So... Oh, only in... Wait. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just switched it over to live chat. Oh my God, that is a troll. Ew. Okay, first of all, Christian Newborn, you need to open your mind and stop being such a self-righteous little asshole. And secondly, get the hell off my live. Whoops, my bad. That was awesome. I didn't even know that existed, you guys. I was in top chat, not live chat. I didn't even know that there was such a thing as live chat. I got that troll off, though. God, what a fucker. That's some bullshit. Stay the fuck off my channel. Do you remember what I was saying before about how I feel about language? How I feel like some language is not... Like, if you're talking about, like, sex or poop and you're using bad words for that, that doesn't bother me, but you're using things to be hateful, even if it's not necessarily considered profanity. That's an example of that. What a dildo. It was some racist garbage, Jess. Motherfucker. Kiss my butt. Now I know. Thanks for the heads up, though. I had no idea that there was a second kind of chat. Now we're all like, no, I'm not going to trash dildos. One of my favorite, my favorite insults, though, is shitty dildo. I think that is a beautiful insult. I think it just sums up so much of how I feel about certain things. Jess, you're not wrong. I feel like change is the spice of bad, too. I get really, like, when we have visitors or, like, people who stay at our house for, like, a week, by the end of, like, the second or third day, I'm already, as much as I love having family visiting, my habits and my routine gets messed with, and it starts making me really, really, really unpleasant. And it sucks. I don't like being unpleasant to people that I love and, like, we love having here, like my family or Jesse's family or whatever. But it just happens, and it's not their fault. They're just in my space, and it messes with my routine, and it makes me pissy. I don't like it, even though I like having them here. I need, like, a mansion with a separate wing to put guests in so that my routine never gets fucked with. One day. Everybody's all like completely amazed that there is two separate kinds of chats in YouTube. We all know, we've all learned something today. I need that, like, the more you know, like from NBC or whatever, like the meme. I need that. The more you know. Bling. That's kind of how I'm at. I'm going to drink some more of this right now. When I finish this, I'm going to sign off because I think I'm done. Oh, except for the haircuts. I got to remember the haircuts. I don't know when we're going to do the haircuts, but I'm just going to letter it in because it's going to happen at some point after school. on Wednesday because Wednesday is their short day. So we tend to be able to run errands and shit like that on Wednesdays. So I'm going to do some lettering. Just going to make a little faux calligraphy up in this business. Then I'm going to look at the chat. Oh, wait. I'm scrolling back down to the rest of the chat here. Oh, Aaron, I'm sorry. It's busy as balls. Do I use colored pens or black? Kay asks. I almost exclusively use black pen in my planners. There have been, that kind of looks like an A. I hate when that happens when I'm doing lettering. Sometimes my name looks like Andy instead of Cindy. Anyway, I almost exclusively use black. There have been a few times where like I have done like a pen only spread and used color. Like, where is it? There was one I think in September, maybe. Somewhere in here was a, there we go. As you can see, I use like colors like a rainbow week. But generally speaking, I don't like that. I prefer black pens. And I know some people like blue pens. Some people like to use different colors to color code. I tend, like I was saying before about being a creature of habit, my habit is to use, I'm going to fill that in, get a thicker micron. There's too many fucking microns. Where's the 5? There it is. I tend to stick with what I am comfortable with, which is why I think this whole planner chopped thing is going to be kind of a hot mess for me. Everyone's like, oh, Cindy's going to do so good. And I'm like, are you fucking joking? And I know Kristen is in here right now, and she's one of the competitors. So any speaking of my strategy, Kristen, you better not fucking use that against me. She probably will. No big deal, though. I don't intend to. My goal is to win the award for most entertaining. I don't even know if that is an award, but I'm going to create that award by being the most entertaining. Haircut time. Bye, Deborah. I would love to grab some mods for my channels, but I just haven't gotten around to that yet. I gotta do a whole bunch of things, like figure my shit out. I just haven't done that yet. Like, figuring my shit out has become one of the most high on my list goal-setting situations, is figuring my shit out. I haven't, like, reached that place in my life yet to know what my shit, like I need to be a grown-up and do some grown-up shit, and I just don't know how to. That's what I was saying, like writing checks, that's the epitome of grown-upness to me. So that means I probably have some things to worry about. Planning competition is at, this is okay, so wait, I have Amy asked what kind of editing software do I use. I actually, when I'm not doing lives, when I'm doing like video videos, I use Final Cut Pro, and the reason I use it, I was using iMovie and that was fine. And I was using Premiere. Then I used Premiere Pro because I had it as part of like I get all the other Adobe stuff like Photoshop and Illustrator and all those things. And so Premiere kind of came along with that. And I tried using Premiere and I struggled with it. And I think it's because Premiere to me feels more like it's something geared towards like video professionals, like people who make like movies. And it just didn't, there was something about it that it wasn't very intuitive for me. Because I liked iMovie, I decided to upgrade to Final Cut, and it was really helpful in making, once you figure it out, it becomes very easy to create a workflow and just sort of work with it and have it become a regular thing, if that makes sense. But it is an investment. I think it was like $300. Okay. Okay, so the planning competition, Planner Chopped, is in Palm Springs, and it is a week. It's not this next weekend, not the next weekend, the following weekend. And there are still tickets available, I think, if you live in the area. Otherwise, I don't know if they're going to be broadcasting it or not. I haven't heard that part yet. But I'm sure you'll hear at least some of it. Scrolling. Do I have any pen pals? No. Not because I wouldn't appreciate pen pals, but because I suck ass at follow through when it comes to certain things, it's hard enough for me to deal with. Anybody who's won a giveaway from me knows it takes forever for me to get my shit together and send it. Not because I have it, I just don't want to send it, but just because I'm so bad at staying on top of things like that. And I wouldn't want to put myself into a position to be like a regular mail correspondent with someone and then be really shitty at replying. Amanda says, today is the oldest you will ever be and the youngest you will ever be. That is profound. There is a store in Cincinnati called Jungle Gyms, and they have every damn cheese in the world. That sounds amazing. How do I check off things that I've done in my EC? Well, I'll show you. This is a really poor example. Like, I check off things on my list as they get finished. If I have these little running to-do lists, I actually can check some off from yesterday because I didn't check these off. Because I was in such a rush this morning. I actually did. No, I didn't do that. Whatever. Fuck. So I was able to check off some things that I have done already. I just check them off as I do them. If I'm not in my planner in the afternoon, I'll just do it the next morning. I just want to make sure that there's somewhere where it shows that I did it so that when I'm trying to remember what else I have to do, that I know that whatever that thing was got done. I am not a pastor. I am not a pastor. I am a lay leader. I am board president of my church, but I am not a religious professional. What is my favorite adult beverage? I love Crispin. Okay, I'll show you guys if you can see the label. This is Crispin Original Hard Cider made from fresh pressed American apples, orchard to bottle. This Crispin is my favorite. I also love Moscato. And I prefer Moscatos that are not so perfumey that it feels like you're drinking a bottle of Clinique Happy. There is a bottle of Moscato you can get from nakedwines.com, which is where my husband works, by David Akiyoshi that I fucking love. And then they also have a sparkling wine. What is the one I really like, Jess? The sparkling I really like? The pink one. From you.
Oh, it's the rosé.
The rosé, the Wayne Donaldson rosé? Yeah. And then I also, for like the cheapness, I'll get Sutter Home Moscato or Barefoot Pink Moscato and be thrilled. Or Fettsäure-Gewürztraminer, which is also wine. For drinks, I actually really like Long Island iced teas, but they hit me right between the eyes, and it's not a good idea. But I like them. And then at the Brazilian Steakhouse here in town, they have this strawberry thing that is really good. And I don't know what it is, but it's really good. I'm going to keep drinking this. Okay, people are leaving, and I'm sad that they're gone. It's okay. What do I think of strawberry wine? That sounds delicious. I mean, I got a bottle from somebody, maybe it was at Go Wild last year, of tangerine wine that was really good. But I love strawberry anything too. Like, look at my favorite. I keep my Haichu stash in my desk drawer. Like, this is my current Haichu. It's the cherry berry mix. This is the Haichu that I love. Any of like the red candies, like red Jolly Ranchers, red Starburst, red Skittles, as long as they're not like red Hots, if they're red like berry, cherry or strawberry are my favorite like candy flavors. Hardcore. The red gummy bears, as long as they're not the spicy ones. I don't do spicy. I am like so basic as a white girl when it comes to thinking that like even like looking at a jar of like pepper flakes is too spicy for me. And the funny thing is my kids and husband love like to cover their shit with like hot sauce and sriracha and chili pepper flakes and all that shit. So I make bland ass food that I like, and then they spice it up later because I'm not going to eat spicy food, so I won't cook it. Haichu is delicious. Jolly Ranchers are glorious. Yeah, I like sweet white wine generally. Not overly sweet, but I do like sweet white wine. Stella Rosa Black. Okay, Haichu. Haichu is Japanese candies. They're like Japanese taffy candies. They are delicious. Let me open one up because then I have an excuse to eat it. So here's the image. This is what the image looks like. You can get these at Target. They have them in like the Asian food section. And I'll tell you in this package, the cherry and berry, I much prefer the cherry over the strawberry, but I'll eat them both. Anyway, if you go to Daiso, they usually have a lot. If you have a Daiso nearby you, they usually have a really big selection. And you can get them at a lot of different places. But yeah, they're just Japanese, like, chewy taffy candies. These things do me so well when I am driving in traffic. And they help me when I'm, like, motion sick. The chewing and, like, the fruit flavoriness helps me from puking because I get super motion sick when I'm stuck in traffic. So you can see how they have, like, the kind of the white on the outside and, like, the pink on the inside. And then I'm going to eat it. And you're going to hear me chewing. That's going to be really gross. But at least I don't have my microphone on. I have not done the bullet journal on these lives before. I tend to stay in my Erin Condren. Mostly because that's just what I've always done. Maybe I will add it to one of these lives. I'm not going to do it today, though, I don't think. So maybe check off the things that I did already today. I can do that. I'm totally chewing on this high chew. This was a bad idea. Maybe I'll do all my challenges and shit. Maybe I won't. My jaw is starting to hurt already. I'm scrolling. They have high chew at Costco? That's a fuck ton of high chew. What do I think I might be? Getting to adding more smaller channel videos. I'm hoping to do that starting tomorrow and doing a little bit every day this week. I probably won't be able to today, but I'm going to try to over the next couple of days. See, I don't chew Mentos, but they do have, I should do my sidebar, but I don't really want to do my sidebar. I got to, like, take stock of what I've done this week and everything, and I'm feeling too chill right now to do my sidebar. My sidebar is looking at me like, how are you going to live your life? And I'm like, maybe I don't want to live my life by your rules, sidebar. Maybe I want to sit here and drink hard cider. I wonder what this can taste like while chewing a high chew. I've never done that before. Hope I don't choke. That is not a good taste combination. Oh. That is not taking me to Flavor Town. Oh, that's gross. I don't like that. Okay, so for future knowledge, apple crispin and cherry high chew, not a good combination. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, if you have a small YouTube channel, go to my Planner Channels video that I did a few days ago and leave your channel in the comments, and I will do my best to add it to the playlist of small planner channels that I've been running. I can't promise it, but I will do my best. I bought the big tubs of red vines before, too. Red vines make me so happy. It's okay, Louise says, you know, it's not your fault that we've been enabling you. Have I... Okay, Lindsay, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then, what else we got here? I saw something that I wanted to answer. Not that I don't want to answer all of you, but there's just a lot of comments. Good night, Lindsay. Oh, she's probably gone already. I hope so, because she needs to get some sleep. Haichu and Mamba. Louisa asked if I've ever tried the Brazilian drink. I may have. That sounds familiar. And at the Brazilian steakhouse we've gone to here in town a few times, all of the drinks I've tried have been Brazilian-style drinks. I just don't remember any of their names, but that looks really familiar. So I may have tried that before. Everything I've had there was delicious, but I don't remember what they were, especially because we were, like, overloaded with the orgy of beef that was happening at the Brazilian steakhouse. What did you call it? Relentless meat? Jesse, was that your name for it? Sounds like a porno. What's the drink when I was drinking at the... Zima. Yes, Alicia, it was Zima. I think they had it back for, like, a hot minute, and then they got rid of it again. There is a lot of comments now that I'm in live chat. I don't know what to do. Now I need to know. All of you guys, when I come live on YouTube, remind me to turn on live chat because it automatically puts you into talk chat and I probably won't remember. But the live chat live is much more interesting. So remind me. Okay, Lindsay's got a great question. No, Organized Dream, Zima did go away 15 years ago. And then this past summer, they brought it back for a little while. And I drank Zima with Jolly Ranchers in it. Not that I was a stranger to that. I did that in college 15 years ago. But then I revisited my college days. Thank you, Yahira. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm so sorry. Do I like Midori? In small amounts. Too much Midori and I start to notice it and it starts to taste really fake to me and it bothers me. Lindsay asked, how long does it take you to film from start to finish? And then how long does it take you to edit your average video? Depends on the video. Lately with these plan as you go videos, it can go anywhere from like 20 minutes of filming time to like 50 minutes of filming time, depending on the day and like, am I setting up? Did I do a lot of did I do swatches or something? So I'd say an average of like say 25 or 30 minutes to film. And then for editing, it probably takes at least about that much time to edit, to go through all the footage. Probably, so if it's a 30-minute video, it'll probably take at least 30 minutes to edit it, if not more. And then on top of that, there's the time it takes to do the thumbnail, to do the like the description, to get like the tags and the metadata and all of that, and the time it takes to bounce. Generally, on a plan as you go day where I'm going from filming all the way through posting the video, it usually takes me about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours, depending on how long the video is, maybe less. Again, like the one I did yesterday, I only filmed for about 19 minutes total before I cut it down. And then I was able to get it done fairly quickly, but then I kept getting interrupted. But in general, yeah, it depends on how long the footage is. But probably average for these plan as you go videos are between 2.5 and 3 hours from start to finish, from like from setting the camera up to having the video be published with the end cards and everything and all that. So yeah, that's about it. And how fast my internet is, because my internet was being really shitty this whole week, so. What do I put for the tags on YouTube? Oh, a bunch of things. I actually use TubeBuddy, and that helps me find like good tags for suggested videos and for search. I tend to not make them up myself. I used to, and I was really bad at it. But they're usually built from both successful tags I've used in the past and from stuff that comes from my description and my title. Relentless meat. Brazilian steakhouse is glorious. Oh, that sounds good, Coconutty Islander. Metadata is like the tags, the description, the title, all of the bits and pieces that go so that the video that gets posted on YouTube or whatever is searchable so that people can find it. And there's probably more that I'm not doing, but to be perfectly honest, I am not great at SEO and things like that. So I just do what I have sort of half-assed figured out, and I'm not necessarily an expert at it. Crystal, there is a version of TubeBuddy that's free, and you might want to test it out. For me, it's been worth it, and actually, I will give you, okay, so for those of you who do YouTube, this might be the reason I love TubeBuddy, and it's actually not as helpful right now that I'm doing Plan As You Go, where I'm filming, editing, and uploading every day for that day. When I'm in my usual filming and editing and uploading routine, I try to have at least a handful of my, like, if I'm uploading 5 times a week, most often when I'm in my best routine, at least 3 of those videos were filmed like the week before. And then the ones like Plan With Me's and bullet journal setups get filmed that week. The reason I love TubeBuddy is it allows me to publish my videos, put them as unlisted, and then schedule them to go up later, but it allows me to put it in the end cards and put the get them into playlists, and do all the things you can't do if you're putting it as scheduled. If you're using the YouTube tool as scheduled, you can't put your video into playlists and do certain things. But with TubeBuddy, it allows you to schedule it as unlisted and then schedule it to push it public and do everything else. That allows me to both be able to do all the back end stuff and not have to think about it. And also it allows me to share with my patrons ahead of time without having to manually do shit later. So that's why I like using it, and it's worth it to me. But it's because I upload so much, and I try to get ahead on my filming and upload, you know, be like several videos ahead in the can, and that it's worth it to me. But if you're not going to be doing that, or if you're still new, I would suggest testing out the free version and see if you even find it useful. You may find better areas to invest your money in than TubeBuddy right at the start, is my suggestion. Hi, Amanda. Bye, Putty Chat Purr. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I think I'm going to go because I'm starting to fade, and I think I need to go take a little rest before I make dinner tonight. But it's been a lot of fun, you guys. My hard cider is done. Last call for questions because I'm about to take off. Oh, Callie, thank you. I'm going to try that, Louisa. You guys have what's for dinner tonight? Spaghetti in the Instant Pot, because it is fucking easy. Spaghetti in the Instant Pot. Oh shit, we got to get garlic bread. But whatever. Spaghetti in the Instant Pot for dinner tonight, because it is the easiest shit ever. Anyway, you guys, have a lovely evening or whatever time it is for you, and I will see you later. Asta, don't forget to like the video as you leave. Give it a thumbs up so that people know you like me. So I've already got 3 thumbs down so far. It's because people don't like me. Bye, guys.